Welcome to Cooking Mom. Today our specialty is Earl Grey cookies. Hi, Mom.
Hi.
So, how are you doing today?
I'm good. Are you ready to bake some cookies?
Yep, I'm totally ready.
Okay, so tonight's recipe is Earl Grey tea butter cookies. They're a really simple cookie. They're the kind of cookie, it's called an icebox cookie, because what you do is you chill your dough and you simply slice it and bake it. And what's great about this kind of cookie is if you have extra dough, you can put it in the freezer, and whenever you just want to make a few cookies, you can take it out, slice a few off, bake those, and you have cookies. Should we get started?
Let's get this cookie started.
Okay, so I have the recipe right here.
And
this
on
is
your
from
computer?
the Apartment Therapy website. It's called The Kitchen, TheKitchen.com. And this is the recipe we're going to follow, okay? So, the first thing we need to do is we're going to put our dry ingredients into a food processor, all right?
Okay,
so we need 1 cup of flour.
Let's move on to the food processor, and what have we here?
Well, we have our food processor all set up and ready to go.
Yep, I can see it's very nice. What's the company that made it?
For a long time. That's a Cuisinart. That was a wedding present for me and Daddy. And I'm just getting out 1 cup of flour.
So 1 cup.
You see how the way I do it? This is a good thing for you to know. You scoop out a little extra.
With a knife, I see.
Wait, I'm just not getting enough. Let's try this again.
Now, do you have enough?
I hope so.
Well.
Yeah, okay, we're going to run the knife over it to make sure it's nice and smooth on the top and all filled in, so that way we know we have exactly a cup.
So there it is.
1 cup of flour.
It looks
And
dry.
We need a 1/4 cup of regular sugar. This is granulated sugar.
Granulated.
There we go. 1/4 cup of sugar. Now we need, this is another kind of sugar. This is called confectioner's sugar.
What's its company?
That's some Domino sugar, but there's other kinds too. This is...
I can see on the box that there's strawberries. Why is it strawberries?
A 1/4 cup of confectioner's sugar. Yeah? And
so here's the layers. I can see the layers.
Okay.
So it's flour, sugar, and Domino sugar.
And we need 1 tablespoon of Earl Grey tea. Now this is Rafe's favorite kind of tea.
Yep,
this
that's
is Earl
my
Grey
favorite
blue
tea.
flower. This is a delicious.
Can I smell it, Mom? I like the smell of it. Delicious.
Here, let's get a shot of that. Isn't that beautiful? It has blue flowers in it. It's just lovely and aromatic. So, we're going to put a tablespoonful of that.
Anyway, this is my favorite tea.
Mix. And now we're going to whack this all together in the food processor until the tea is pulverized.
Ready?
So this is, here, step back because it's going to be noisy. You ready?
Ready. Wow. It's whirly twirly.
We're gonna make sure that tea is all mashed up in there.
So this is the off pause and this is the on.
We're turning that tea into little teeny bits. Okay.
Okay.
So now that that's done,
we can have our wet ingredients.
Oh, you know what we forgot in there? We'll just fix it right now. We forgot
some salt.
1/4 teaspoon of salt. And you know, I really like to make sure I have salt in my baked goods because I think it really brings out the flavor.
Hey, Mom.
I'm just gonna give that another spin.
Okay,
give that another spin to mix in the salt. Okay, now we're ready to move on. So the next thing we're gonna do.
Ingredients now.
We're gonna add some.
What
vanilla. We're going to add 1/2 teaspoon of vanilla.
Can I smell it? Smells good.
Sure. This is vanilla extract. You see that?
That's cool. Oh, look, it's black.
We're
What?
going to put a half a teaspoon.
What color will it turn out to be?
Okay.
That is what ingredient number 1. That little hole is where all that
put a teaspoon
vanilla
of
is.
water.
Water? Tap water, or would that be drinking water?
This is fine, this water. Teaspoon of water.
1 teaspoon of water, there it is.
And this is important, half a cup of sweet unsalted butter.
Okay, so the sweet unsalted. So how long is it soft or hard?
It's soft enough.
Soft enough that long
Okay, now you ready?
Butter.
Now we're going to put this back on, and what we have to do is pulse it until it turns into dough.
Ready?
So, can you see it?
Yeah, I can see it.
It's turning sort of crumbly now.
I can feel the tea now.
It looks sort of like sand, right?
Yeah.
Like wet sand?
Yeah.
Well, if we keep this going, it'll start to resemble a dough.
Uh-huh.
See that?
Oh yeah, it looks like wet sand.
It looks more and more like dough now, right?
Yeah. Is it so that?
And look at that. What do we have?
A big chunk.
Yep.
You know,
Okay.
Folks, when you have your Earl Grey cookies, dip it in some tea.
All right, now we got to make some space here because the next thing we're going to do
is
we're going to roll this. You just stay there. I'm going to get some parchment paper.
Let me just show you some of the kitchen. This is where we got the Earl Grey tea. This area where my mom's computer is. This is the refrigerator. This is where the sink is, and it's nice area. And this is where the stove is, and it's nice area.
All right, so now we have a nice piece of parchment paper.
Why is it called parchment paper?
It's not really parchment, which is made out of animal skin, but it's just what we call it nowadays. What's the important thing is that it keeps
dough.
It keeps food from sticking.
Uh-huh.
So we're going to take all of our nice dough.
It looks delicious.
The last bits.
The dough looks funny.
Okay.
Now we are ready to make the cookies.
Not quite. First, what we have to do. You doing this so everyone can see?
I'm doing it.
Okay. We're going to roll this into like a log.
Log, like a bog. Nice log.
Make it a nice,
funny log.
Nice thin log. Not
Thin
too
log.
thin, not too thick.
Maybe a branch is what it is.
However wide around the log is how big our cookies are going to be when we slice them.
So when are we ready to slice?
So we have this nice log. We're going to roll it up in our parchment paper like this. And now we're going to put it in the refrigerator until it's nice and cold. So we're going to take a little break while this chills in the refrigerator.
Yep.
And when we come back, we're going to bake it.
Yep, first we're going to slice it, right?
And then we're going to bake it.
There's the butter upside down on our very nice new floor.
Okay.
Don't forget it has its lid on. So.
All right. We'll see you in a little while.
See you in a little while.